Hi, everyone. I'm Josh Radbod, co-founder and CEO of the PBC Conference, the B2B conference for payments, banking, and compliance in the cannabis industry. I'd like to welcome Jen Fisher, partner and co-chair of the cannabis practice at Goodwin, one of our PBC conference sponsors. Jen, thank you so much for being here. Please tell us a little bit about you and what your business does.
Hey Josh, well, thanks so much for having me. I'm excited to be here. As you mentioned, I'm a partner at Goodwin Proctor, which is an international law firm, and I have the privilege of serving co-chair of Goodwin's national cannabis practice. And so we have lawyers all over the country representing clients in kind of all aspects of cannabis, including in the payments, banking, and compliance space. So our cannabis practice works really closely with our financial services practice to serve those clients that are providing some kind of financial services, and that really comes across the board in lots of different ways. The industry. We also represent brands and vertically integrated companies, single state operators, multi-state operators, ancillary businesses, and a large portion of our client base is investors who have invested in cannabis companies or ancillary service providers. So in terms of the legal services we provide, we can do it all: IP, employment, regulatory, corporate, capital markets, really every kind of legal need that our clients in this space have. We have people who are well steeped in the regulations and have a really deep knowledge of the industry, ready to serve those clients.
Amazing. Thank you so much for that. I was going to ask you a follow-up question, but you've covered the whole gambit there. That's
good.
Thank you so much for that. So we'll jump into our PBC question. So what are you most excited for about PBC 2021 and why?
Well, I had the privilege of being at the conference 2 years ago, the inaugural event, and still have an amazing set of connections of people that I met at that conference, both people that I spoke on the panel with, met at the receptions, or just in the hallways. So in terms of relationship building, I think it's an incredible opportunity for that. And I experienced that the first time I came and have been in the 2 years since. Of course, I was disappointed, that year, but really excited to get back there in person, interacting with people. There's such a phenomenal list of speakers and companies presenting. Always learn something new when I go to conferences, but this one in particular, what I'm most excited about is the opportunity for more of that relationship building with other people that are doing really interesting and impactful things in this industry, specifically on kind of the payments and banking and financial services side. And it's such a big part of my practice is helping companies understand compliance. And so there's going to be so many great resources at this conference for the compliance aspects. So I'm really excited to make those connections.
Thank you so much for saying that. We really do appreciate that. And I know many people are excited to network with you too. So fantastic. Jen, this is a question that everybody likes. What is one fact about you that would surprise everyone?
I think one fact would surprise everyone is that I have been for my whole life completely not a dog person, and I have 3 girls. I know that makes me seem like mean and grouchy, but I have 3 girls who have been begging us for a dog for 5 consecutive years in a consistent and very committed way. So during the pandemic, we got a puppy, and now I am completely in love and adore this puppy so much. And that surprises even myself, considering how I used to view dogs and pets, and now I've been completely won over.
That's amazing. And what kind of dog is it?
He's an English cream mini golden doodle, and he's the cutest thing you'll ever see.
That's awesome. That's one of my favorite answers to that question. Amazing. Well, Jen, thank you so much for being here and for sponsoring our PBC conference. Folks, if you would like to meet Jen and her team, please join us at the PBC conference on September 9th and 10th in Washington, D.C. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.